love the musical theatre aspect of it, and just putting like acting into singing as well.
My life revolves around music and anything to do with music, and I couldn't think of my life without it, to be honest.
I feel like I'm free, like I can do whatever I want when I sing.
Music relieves stress.
I'm from Tredegar, I'm 19 years of age. So I was a semi-finalist on The Voice UK in 2020, and for me that was an absolutely amazing experience.
I sing with Beaufort Male Voice. Singing is mostly part of my life. I've been in Blue Balloon concerts with Steve Kanapik over the years, and I did co-star in one of Kevin's films called The Bench.
I have struggled with anxiety and depression since I was about 12 years old, and singing has really helped that. It was only a couple of months ago I actually did my first public performance, like proper. I was very nervous. I was trying not to show it, but it was very nice to share my voice.
I grew up in Blaenau and I started singing there when I was 11. I've been on The Voice Kids, I've been on Junior Eurovision, and I've won Talent Search Cymru. I've performed in huge places and had amazing opportunities.
Obviously, listening to other singers, other artists, they weren't a main basis of what got me into singing, but that was my structure, was listening to other artists and other singers, how they built up their career over the years.
I've always liked to sing when I was little, but it was when I was 11 that my family and me discovered that I could like really sing. So ever since then I really got into music a lot more than I did as a child.
I think from a very young age, you know, as a child you want to try new things all the time. It's one of them constant things that little children do. And one of them was obviously I went into this musical theatre dance group, and I just fell in love with it. Never looked back. That's all I've done.
When I was younger, it was mostly just karaoke at little parties. But my mental health definitely got me into singing more because of how much it helped. And then it just grew from there, really, just singing in my bedroom to release all my emotions.
And I think of all things, what you're doing in my head, I paint a picture.
I absolutely love singing, anything to do with singing. Any opportunities I get to help other people through singing, so that might be like charity events, that type of thing.
It's very full of emotions, and you get your emotions out, like I said.
I get to convey my emotion to the audience.
When I sing, I can sing how I feel, and no one will actually know how I'm feeling.
I think for me is the outlet, you know, if I'm having a rubbish day or, you know, something's not feeling clear to me, I literally just grab a mic and I start singing. That's my therapy, that's how it works for me.
And it's just that release as well, and I really enjoy it, just especially when you get to those notes that you've been, you know, trying to hit for a long time, and it's just like that sense of achievement then as well.
I feel like I'm free, like I can do whatever I want when I sing. I can say what I want, like without actually saying it.
Just being myself and expressing myself in music. Music relieves stress. If I can put it in one word, if you sing and you're a singer, mainly if you struggle with anxiety, depression, any of the main symptoms of things, then singing, you can relieve that.
When you sing, you can let go of everything, and you can sing songs that you relate to, and I feel like it gets you through a lot of things, and it's got me through a lot of things. Like when I'm sad, I'll sing a song and it just feels so much better straight after.
I think with a lot of music, you know, there's always an inside message into what you're singing. And that's a big part of it, you know. To be able to get people to sit in their seats and listen to you, you've got to have a message with anything you do.
So if I could give you one example, I had to give a speech in a school assembly and I was very stressed, so I sang to myself and I had a little sing-song to myself in the corridor and I did a little bit of singing there and everywhere, and that sort of relieved my stress for when I obviously got to do my speech in the school.
Writing songs as well also helps me through, like, getting through things, because you just write it down and then you just sing it and it just gets rid of everything. I feel like when I write songs, the things that are on my mind leave straight after I've wrote it.
I think it just gives you a release, like I said. It's like if you have a build-up of stress and tension, just belting your favourite songs, you know, in your bedroom, in the shower, or even on a stage, it can help massively, like, to relieve all that stress.
But sometimes it hurts instead.
From a very young age, you're very overly confident anyway. You don't really have fears or life experience to get that type of self-confidence low. But I suppose as you get older, insecurity starts setting in, people's opinions start coming along.
I haven't really had much confidence in my singing, but it's mostly the people, like, encouraging me to sing and giving me the confidence to sing in public as well, and just build up that self-esteem that I do have a good voice and to share it.
I've always really been confident on stage and never really suffered with, like, stage fright or things like that, or never been nervous to go on stage. I'm more nervous to do interviews more than singing on stage. I'd rather sing in front of millions of people than do one interview.
I think it's just knowing, you know, is persevering and, you know, keeping strong and continuing to do what you love to do, because, you know, I suppose without that confidence you'd never be able to get on a stage anyway. So just keeping up with the confidence and believing in yourself is definitely a big part of it.
Take shelter, I'm about to take shelter, I'm about to.
Singing could help people get through a lot of stuff because they could relate to lyrics, some songs can just brighten the mood, some songs can just make you happier.
I think whether you can sing or not, singing is a big, massive therapeutic relief to a lot of people, and that's been scientifically proven. But I just feel like you should be able to express yourself in whatever way you feel that you need to.
One of my good friends struggles a lot with anxiety, and I said to him, take up singing, take up an instrument and have a hum to yourself and have a sing. And his anxiety and his depression and everything just calmed straight down as he took on singing. I helped him step by step, and every bit of advice that he needed I gave him, and it just relieved his stress so much.
I think it would help massively for young people to be able to express their emotions through singing instead of other ways or harmful ways, and it's just a comfort thing for them to be able to do something that they enjoy and that what makes them happy.
I feel like if you relate to a song, then they're really special to you, and if you sing them or if you just play them, you'll get through a lot of things that worry you.
I love musical theatre, so I love the musical theatre aspect of it, and just putting, like, acting into singing as well. It's very expressive.
I feel like as a singer, you don't have to worry about people judging you because you're there to perform. You're there to be who you are. And, like, singing, you can also tell stories without people knowing what what things you're on about, like you could relate to things people wouldn't understand, so you could get things out without people actually knowing. And you can perform it and no one's going to judge you for it because they come to watch you and they come to watch you sing the songs.
What I enjoy about singing is people's reactions. You know, if you're standing on the stage singing and people are listening, and the way they react to you singing is definitely a big part. You know, I thrive off that. That gives me the boost I need and the confidence I need, and especially, you know, behind the scenes, the practicing, the looking for different type of ways to portray what you want to put across on that stage is definitely, you know, something that I enjoy to do, and it's definitely, you know, something that is a major part of music.
Definitely take up singing. I would say it's helped me massively. It might help you. Don't knock it until you've tried it. That's what I say.
You know, whether you're good at it or not, it's all about enjoying it and expressing yourself. So definitely I'd 100% try it. What have you got to lose? You know, you're trying something new. You're putting yourself out of your comfort zone, and, you know, you're experimenting with different things, and I think that's fantastic. And just go for it, believe in yourself. If it isn't for you, pick up a different instrument and try that.
In my future, probably I'd see myself just singing in my bedroom still, but I'd love to do little charity events, and I have just put in for a TV show, singing TV show, so hopefully that will go well.
I'd like to be either a West End performer, so it involves acting, dancing and singing all together, or just release more songs.
I've always said, since a young age, if I could make music my job, regardless of what that meant, I'd be really, really happy. And, you know, for me to have music in my life, you know, there's been a lot of things that a lot of people have been through, you know, and without that certain type of therapeutic solution, a lot of people wouldn't have gone through what they got through, and for me that was music.
In my future, definitely helping younger people, taking on a youth group that I could help to sing and coach, where you can build on your singing, your confidence, your stage confidence, even your confidence around other people.
I want singing to be in my future, definitely, 100%, because if it's helped me now, it'll definitely help me when I'm older. And it's just a thing that I love to do, and I think I'll always love to do it.
We're doing it for Ukrainians, and just say that they are not alone in what is going on, what they're putting up with, what they're doing. They're not alone in this. Obviously with the choir singing some songs, Never Walk Alone is a song that we're going to say that they are not walking alone. There are other people out there thinking of them, thinking that they are part of our community.
We do need to help the people in Ukraine. You know, it's not a nice thing that they're going through at the moment, and it's important for us all to come together in this time now.
The reason why the show is so important is, number one, is for a good cause, and number two, you know, it's something that's pretty raw at the moment.
It gathers loads of people together and it raises more awareness and more money for what's going on in the world today.
Tonight, a bit nervous, Nerves are good though for me because it gives me the edge to sing the song more and bring more emotion across.
I'm really nervous. I haven't done a concert since I was 14. So.
I feel really excited about tonight. I think it's amazing that I get to do what I love for such a good cause.
I absolutely love coming to sing places, especially when it's for a good cause. So I'm always excited for stuff like this.
I'm doing it mainly for the charity, mainly for Ukraine and the old of tonight and Steve, but I'm feeling in all good.
I like performing because it's easy to express yourself through song than it is in person.
I just love the emotion behind it. I love expressing myself through singing.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed expressing myself, and this is the way I express myself. A lot of people do it through art, sport. I do it through singing.
The main thing I like performing is bringing my emotion again, like I said, across in songs that I sing. It's conveying my emotion to the audience as well.
I think the community coming together is just better because more people know about it, more money, and it's just more support for the people who are going through a tough time in Ukraine.
It's amazing. I think tonight, the turnout tonight is absolutely incredible.
The community is absolutely amazing. You know, we always find a way to pull together and help each other out when it's much needed.
You gotta have kindness, otherwise, you know, you haven't got humanity otherwise.
And it's just the respect that they've given to come out and give their respects to the people of Ukraine. I think it's incredible.